Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. This week's Parshas Balak. And Parshas Balak, of course, is the story of Bilam and Balak. Bilam, the great prophet of the Umay Sa'olam, and Balak. At the end of the parsha, there's we have the story of Klal Yisrael. It says Vayeshav Yisrael Bashittim. Klal Yisrael settled in Shittim. Vayachel ha'am liznois el benois mayav, and Klal Yisrael began to be mizana with the benois mayav. It's a very interesting thing. This is all the way at the end of the parsha, the last few psukim, and the pasuk says that v'hinei ish mi bnei Yisrael ba, a man from bnei Yisrael came by Yaakov el Echav el Hamidyanis, and le'enei Moshe le'enei kol adas bnei Yisrael, that he came, he brought the Midianite woman who was causing all kinds of trouble, who was causing bnei Yisrael to be mizana, and he brought them before Moshe Rabbeinu, and they were crying at the entrance of the Ohel Moed. It's a fascinating thing, Moshe Rabbeinu had been through a lot with Klal Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu went through the Egel, and he went through the rebellion of Kairach, the Maisa, the Meraglim, and this is the first time that we see that Moshe Rabbeinu is in despair. Moshe Rabbeinu does not know what to do. Moshe Rabbeinu constantly was defending Klal Yisrael to Hashem. By the Maisa of the Egel, he defended it. The Gemara brings down, Gemara Bracha says that Moshe grabbed on to Hashem and he said, I'm not going to let you go until you forgive them. This is the Cheta Egel, the greatest sin that was ever done. By Kairach, when there was a rebellion, he asks Hashem to forgive them. By the Meraglim, which we spoke about, it was an awful sin in the history of Klal Yisrael, and Moshe Rabbeinu davens to Hashem. Now suddenly there's an Isha that's Mizana, and Moshe Rabbeinu, it seems like, is in despair. He doesn't know what to do, almost. So the question is why? Why all of a sudden is this causing Moshe Rabbeinu to despair? What is unique about this? Why was he so overcome with this Maisa? And Reb Soloveitchik brings, he says, because without the Kedusha of family life, then Knesset Yisrael cannot exist. This is such an unbelievable insight, how important it is to value family life. So much so that Moshe Rabbeinu, the defender of Klal Yisrael, the one who begged Hashem for forgiveness from Klal Yisrael all those times, at this point just breaks down and he says, if Klal Yisrael if they can't have the Kedusha of the sanctity of family life, then that's a very, very bad sign. This is a very important lesson. Let's take this Shabbos. We should always be doing this, but let's have this remind us. Let's connect with our families. Let's connect with our spouses, our children, because for Klal Yisrael to go on, we need to have family life. We need to be able to have that Kedusha. We need to be able to have the Kedusha of the bond that a family creates. So this Shabbos, let's try to keep that in mind. Let's try to reconnect with our families.